Yo everybody, how is it going? Freaksline here, and I'm so glad that you are here visiting my video. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. And yeah, hope you are all having a wonderful day. First off, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I know this is a really strange video to start things off, but I was eager to do something like this and to present the process of how I do the creators that I presented on Discord. So I hope all you guys liked it, and I saw that a lot of you gave a lot of support to this kind of creator style, so thanks so much for that. And yeah, I'm gonna take this time, now that you are seeing all the process in the background, I suppose that I did that correctly, to present this creator. First off, this creature that is part of my incoming card game, name, I don't know if it's gonna be named like Derpy Doodles, Derpy Dudes, or something in between. If you have any idea of a cool name for a card game like this, just shout it out in the comments. I'm gonna put also all the rules and all the database that is currently in the works in the description of this video, so if you like what you're seeing, just check it out. And yeah, the thing is, this creature that you are seeing here is Tiki Tock. Is part of an archetype in my card game known as Tikis. And the thing is that my game is played on a board and is all around movement, so I thought myself, well, I want to mess around with the opportunity to have creatures that doesn't need to move in the board, that can be stopped and do things while they are not moving. And you're thinking to yourself, well, that doesn't really make a lot of sense, because if you have to go to one place to another to fulfill certain objectives, then this is pointless. And yeah, there are other things, other abilities and other keywords that enable things to not being able to move on their own. For example, they can be carried away by other creatures that are bigger than them. So that's a way, I think, in my card game. So yeah, there are a lot of rules and mechanics that I think that work well together. But yeah, this one is Tiki Tock here, as I told you. All the Tikis have in common that they are pretty tanky, at least for a normal sized creature, so they're gonna cost less. And yeah, this one is 2 health, 0 attack and 3 defense creature, and its movement, as you can imagine, is pretty bad. Like, you are not intending to move this thing, but if you have to do it in a pinch, it can traverse plain, forest and mountain areas. Plain is the best one, 2, maybe I put it on 1, but right now it's 2 on plain area and 1 in the other 2. It cannot move in sea or in sky, and as I said earlier, it's gonna be a normal sized creature. And yeah, as I said before, these creatures are revolved around not moving during their turn. And this one, for example, because it's Tiki Tock, is controlling the time, has an ability that reads like this: if this creature hasn't moved this turn, activate one of your other Tiki abilities. So imagine that you are low on resources, for example, and you need so desperately meat because you have, for example, a gluttonic giant on board that you are messing your opponent with, but you don't have enough meat to start developing that creature for the next turn and also continue building your things. So you can, for example, use this Tiki's ability to activate another Tiki that is called Tiki Taco, and that makes meat in their turn. So those are the synergies that I'm working with these creatures. And yeah, if you want to know more about other Tikis and other cards in other archetypes, you have, like I said, all the information in the Excel that I'm gonna put in the description. And now we are gonna talk a little bit about the design also. Like, as I said, Tiki Tock is a Tiki that controls time, so I have a clear idea in my mind when I what's going on with this. I wanted to have like a somewhat a classical idea of a tiki, but combined with I don't know how to say it in English, but the clocks, the big clocks that our grandmas used to have, that they put it on the wall, and have those cuckoos that go out when the hours are called. Yeah, those ones with the pendulums and all the crazy stuff, all the things. Yeah. So that was the idea, but I didn't know exactly which things were most representative of those kind of ideas and mixing them together to make it look cool. I knew that I wanted to look like a little bit cool, but also a little bit quirky and stupid, because I see in my mind these tikis as like crazy creatures that they are obsessed with things in their minds. As they cannot move, they are always thinking about things, and they are going a little bit insane, but they are like fun about it, you know. So yeah, I decided to, in my mind, the idea was to give this tiki a little bit of wood texture, but also because it's controlling time, I wanted to look something magical. That's why I chose the purple color scheme. And the things for me that are more representative for clocks of this kind are the pendulum, as I said, and the cuckoo. And so I put it in the head, and it's funny because I chose to put a chicken instead of a normal bird or another kind of thing, because I was thinking about another card in the game, and I wanted to portray that one, but I wasn't sure exactly how to do it at this time, because I'm better brainstorming ideas for cards while I'm making the full concept art. So I decided to put a chicken instead. I said, well, this is good enough. It's crazy enough for a chicken to have a chicken instead of a bird in his head. So that's what you're gonna go with, buddy. And the pendulum have a sideways spiral too, because, as I said, this is programmed to go back in time, and the spiral for me represents that. I didn't know exactly at first what I was gonna put in the pendulum, but yeah, I think that is good enough. I'm right now working on how to do the shadows with watercolor, because that's another thing. You are seeing that I'm using watercolor paint to do this, and yeah, it's hard. Like, I've never tried watercolor before doing these pictures for the card game, so I'm pretty new with this. So bear in mind that, guys, and bear with me too, because I'm gonna get better. And yeah, I was thinking to make the shadows contrast more, but I think it's good enough. And yeah, I think that's everything for now. What do you think of this picture? Tell me in the comments what do you think about the Tiki archetype, and if you think that they are good portrayed, because I have some comments too of people telling me that they are not Tiki enough, or they are like a modernized version of Tikis. Maybe the colors are not as vibrant as they should be, for example. But okay, I try my best, and I will try to come up with more time-lapse videos like this if you guys like them. Thank you so much again to stay on my channel, to dedicate a little bit of time to see my content, and I hope that I can see you next time. Bye bye!
An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down.